What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I just finished my RODI system and I want to share with you guys my excitement for this. It's right here. It is complete. My reverse osmosis DI system. I decided to do this because I wanted to have spot-free water during the whole wash process from start to finish, from diluting chemicals if I needed to filling up water buckets for the wash process. I wanted to have spot-free water the whole time available to me, either through the pressure washer or through a separate hose system that I incorporated into the tank, which I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to walk you through the whole setup of my RODI system, and hopefully if you've been thinking about doing it, this will inspire you to do it. And if you weren't even thinking about doing it, maybe now you want to do it. So let me show you all. All right, check it out. So starting off with the water feed, that's the water inlet right there. That's coming off the water softener. From there it goes into the inlet right down here. Okay? Right into the inlet right there. Okay? Goes through the 3 filters here. I don't remember exactly what they are. I believe we got carbon and sediment and something else. But it goes through those pre-stages of filtration in order to remove chlorine, because the reverse osmosis membranes do not like chlorine. Okay, so it goes through there, and then after that it goes through 3 RO membranes, and out from there it goes into these 2 deionization cartridges that I have. And after the 2 deionization cartridges, it goes into the 86-gallon tank. Check this big bag boy out. Here's a big boy. Now, the RO system will shut off after it reaches 45 psi. So we're talking about 45 psi of back pressure. So once this tank fills up, the RO system shuts off. It's got a pressure switch built in, so it starts and stops on its own. It's got a pump built in to up the pressure, to increase efficiency and throughput of the RO membranes. So it's a whole system. It's a one and done system. It's turnkey. You just plug it in, 110 volts, plug it in, and it's very quiet. Very, very quiet. Doesn't make a lot of noise, and it's rated for 300 gallons per day. It's a really nice system. And then the waste from this, because it's gonna pull out all the bad stuff, it's gonna reduce, it's gonna do about 95% of the work as far as removing solids or dissolved solids are concerned. And the reason you wanna do something like RODI is because reverse osmosis will do, like I said, 95% of the work. Okay, it'll do 95% of the work, and then the other 5% is done by the other 5% is done by the DI system. Okay, so in the long run, it's going to save you money to do RODI. Up front, it might cost you a little bit more, but in the long run, that RO system will pay for itself. Okay, now the drain, this took me a little bit to nail, because like I said, the good product water that comes out of the membranes is what goes through the DI system, and the reject water, which is what we don't want, is an ultra concentrated dirty water. The TDS is very high, so everything it's taken out, it's getting rid of it, and it's getting rid of it in the drain for the softener. And I'll show you. Check it out. Okay, so this right here is the drain for when the softener does a backwash. It drains through there, through this hose right here, and it goes into the laundry room. So what I had to do was I had to reduce the size of the hose 2 times, from 5/8 to 1/2 inch, and then down to a 1/4 inch right there. And then from there, the RO system just drains and it goes into the laundry room and it's gone, and I don't have to worry about the wastewater. So all the wastewater down the drain, which is awesome. So everything, the whole system right here together on the wall. Check it out. Pretty sweet. Now, like I said, the tank, the reason why this pressurized tank is awesome is because I have multiple outlets. Okay, check that out. So back here, I have it's a 1 1/4 inch coming off the tank. And let me bump up. Okay. It's 1 1/4 inch coming off the bottom of the tank, and it goes into a T. A T's off. Okay. And right here, I have an electronic valve, a smart valve, mind you. And that smart valve, I can control it with Alexa, and I can tell her to open it, and she will open it for me. So when I'm coming in here and I'm, see, you can hear her in the background. All I do is I have to talk to her, right? She's right here. Got her right there on the wall. Pretty sweet. All I have to do is tell her what to do, and she'll open that valve for me. Pretty sweet. Electronic valve, 3/4 inch valve, smart valve. And then I got a manual shut off in case it fails, but when it fails, it's supposed to fail closed. So it needs to be, in order for it to open, it needs to have power. So when it's de-energized, it's closed. So it's kind of nice. And then I have a pressure gauge back there that you can see. What else do I got back there? So this is the outlet right here for the pressure washer coming out right there past that electronic valve. And then on the other side, let me bring you around. Okay, down here, that's another outlet right there in the back that you can see. Let me zoom in a little bit. Come on camera. Zoom you in a little bit, there we go. Anyway, it's right there. That outlet coming out right there in the back, that feeds into this hose right here. There's this 25, right now what I'm using is a 25-foot hose. Okay. Give me a second. So right now, like I said, that's what I have it hooked up to this hose. Now, what's great about this hose is that there's pressure here. All I have to do is squeeze this little trigger, check it out, and we got water. So from here, I can fill up my buckets, I can dilute chemicals. So it's just DI water on demand. I don't even have to use, I don't have to use the pressure washers, okay? I don't need to use them. I don't have to have a bunch of noise. If I need to do something and fill up buckets, dilute chemicals, I don't need to use the pressure washers in order to do that, because I have this right here, okay? So I love that. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook up another 50-foot hose to the outlet, and I'm gonna put it on a hose reel up there. Hopefully here pretty soon. Put a hose reel up there, have that available too. I'm gonna put it on a retractable hose reel so I can have water for whatever reason, rinse something down lightly, you know, not have to, you know, use the pressure washers, kind of waste a little bit less water if I need to do something in the garage. Because when you're in the garage and you got a lot of pressure, you tend to get a lot of mist, and I don't always want all that stuff. I don't want the humidity in the garage to be really high when I'm in here. But anyway, this is my setup. I'm pretty pumped about it because honestly, it's everything I could have hoped for and more. I love it. I love this setup. Like I said, it's plugged in, it's on, it turns on when it needs to. I think it's like, it turns on when the pressure drops below 20 PSI or something, and then it turns on and you can still keep pulling water from the tank. So it's awesome. I love it. Anyway, if you guys got any questions or anything like that, you know, feel free to let me know, okay? If you need some links to some of the things that I ordered, the RO system, the tank, I'll have those things linked in the description below, okay? So like I said, if you got any questions, comments, leave them down below. I'll make sure to respond. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video.